Bert, do you hear well out of your left ear? And you're like, yeah. And then he just goes, wow. And you're just like, oh, not anymore.
I can't hear anymore. And he goes, how about your left eye? Can you see me? 100%. Cheers.
There it is. Yeah. Is that the sweetest sound that you ever heard?
It makes me, the smell of an IPA. You know, I've got more into IPAs lately because you can sip them.
Yeah.
I run through wine.
You do.
I run through wine. I just go. I mean, I had wine at your house today, and I murdered it.
When you came over last time, and you're like, I poured you a glass, and I poured myself a glass, and it was like, we had our glass, and I was like, all right. And you go, can I take that bottle, and can I get one more bottle?
Yeah.
To go to bed, I was like, oh my God.
By the way, I was super nervous about, because, Leanne's not going to green light me taking booze down to the second house.
I hooked you up.
Okay, good. That's all I was worried about. Is that I go, hey man, can I don't grab a bottle of their wine from their fine cellar.
Yeah.
Bam.
That's actually a good impression.
She dated her third cousin one time. I swear to God.
Really?
Swear to God. Like, dated him. They found out at a fucking family reunion.
There's got to be, the wildest story ever. I feel like I told this on the podcast before about the comic who told me, right? Did I say this? The comic who his brother went on a date, was out and went home with a chick. Did I tell you this? Okay. This was told to me by someone. So this guy, he comes from a big family.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, my brother's out on a Friday night at a bar, at a club, meets a girl. She's like, you want to come back to my place? He's like, yeah. Goes in, and on the hallway where there's photos up, he goes, how come you have a picture of my dad?
No.
And she goes, that's my dad. And they figured out that he'd had...
You got to tell me this comic's name.
It's Mike Birbiglia. No, it's
it's definitely not. I can tell you people it's not.
No, yeah. I'll tell you later. But he's like, he goes, so first of all, so fucking alarming, right? This guy is going home to fuck his sister. And,
oh my God.
And he hears this, turns out, so the comic telling me, and the one whose brother had gone home, has grown up in a home where it's his mom and his dad, and I think it was a total of 11 or 12. They find out that the dad, had 8 other kids and only did this 2 miles away. So the whole time he has the two families just a couple miles from each other.
I fantasize about that sometimes.
How much fun that would be?
I just would love to. I would love to spread my seed.
Yeah,
and just have more people that remember me when I die.
Mm-hmm.
That is, Leanne was at a family reunion.
Yeah,
and her boyfriend showed up. She was like, "What you doing here?" And he goes, "Huh?" And then I guess her dad came out and goes, "Oh, he can." She's like, "What?" He's like, his mama's Meemaw's sister, Meemaw's Peepaw's sister's brother's cousin. He can. And they were like, I guess we're done dating.
Wow. This guy, by the way, he still fucked his sister.
You got to
No. He wanted to know what it's like. He said, I got to find what it's like. No, he didn't.
Okay, here's a question. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
You find out that you and Push are related.
Yeah.
And that she is your sister. Do you keep fucking her? Oh, yeah, that would be a great out. You're like, oh my God, now I got to go fuck a porn star. Just to clean my palate.
You all right with there? You got a couple.
Came out pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
That was a juicy burp where it comes up from the throat. Do you ever throw up in your throat? Like in the middle of the night where you throw up in your throat and you got to
go. That's definitely something to talk to the doctor about.
You don't throw up in your throat?
I mean, has that ever happened? Sure, I know. Yeah, but You're like, in the night, sounds like it's a weekly thing.
It's not weekly, but it's definitely, it's a lot more than I like it.
Yeah.
I started noticing when I start eating better, I don't fart as much and burp as much. And then I was like, is that your body going, I'm getting fat. oh, I'm getting fat. Like as you
The
burp
burping and
fart,
farting?
that's your body going like, you're breaking us.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like when a car won't start, going, weight loss. Nadav, where are you at?
In weight loss?
Yeah, like let's find a goal line for you. We keep talking about this.
So I thought we thought 215, right?
215.
And if you hit that, but what's the date? What's the
Right.
date we're going with?
November
1?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? No,
Then
no one's
you
going to
can
be here.
Blow it out. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You want to hit the weight.
November 3rd, my birthday.
Okay. November 3rd.
Just a lot of November, dudes.
No, it's fine. It's just
Am I
funny.
going to get doxxed?
It's just funny that you're just like, my birthday.
My birthday. I'll be turning 50. At 50, I do not want to be the
Oh my
fattest.
God! You're getting me a race car soon.
I know. Yeah, I know. Super excited.
I keep getting sent ideas.
I will send them my way because I got sent a few, and then I got on this wild goose chase at Dale Earnhardt Jr. And I was like, and I thought that was going to be a possibility, and I was like, that's where we want
I'm
to go.
fucking stoked, dude.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Whatever the guy's name is.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt Jr. A junior. I would love to fucking get into business with him, buy one of his race cars, get a little fucking.
Have you reached out to them or something?
Dude, I'm spread so thin right now that it's yeah. I got a disc golf sponsorship I'm trying to figure out.
I got hit up by a bunch of those guys. Who did we talk to?
Disc golf.
What did we talk about? Was it disc golf?
I don't know. I don't remember talking about it at all.
What did we talk about? We wanted to
Racing and disc golf.
disc golf. Is it disc golf?
And,
Did we use
and e-gamers.
No, but the frisbee golf, right?
Yeah.
Disc golf.
Yeah,
I've
disc
gotten
golf.
reached out by a lot of. Ben Askren hit me up and was like, "Hey man, are you really into disc golf?" And I was like,
Wait, the fighter?
Yeah. Ben Askren's really into disc golf.
Oh.
He has a 27-hole course on his property.
What?
Yeah, he built it himself. Those rings cost the goals are like $450 a pop, and he's got the Latitude 87 ones, which are like the nicest ones you can get.
Oh, he really
Ben
is.
Askren legit is a disc golfer,
I
and
didn't know
he's good. Like he's good.
I did not know this.
Yeah, and by the way, have you ever played?
No.
It's so much fun.
It'd be funny to watch him play disc golf with someone who like wants to argue and not know.
That he could fucking tap them out in a second.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch.
He's an interesting dude. He really is, and he's got he just seems like the funnest fucking guy. Like cool wife. I only know who his wife is because those fights when she went viral because of Jake Paul was.
Oh yeah.
Like,
What did he get for that? Didn't he get a crazy amount of money for
Yeah,
that?
it's so much money. He got knocked out and left the ring smiling.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'll see you later, motherfuckers. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go build a disc golf course."
Yeah.
Dude, he holds an invitational. Like he holds a legit thing at his property in the woods. $500,000 for one fucking night. Not a bad paycheck.
No.
Not a bad paycheck. And he lives up in he teaches wrestling. I think probably teaches MMA. Like he's got academies, and he's a fucking sponsored disc golf.
I also like that. I feel like when he fought Paul, he like didn't really train at all. He was just like whatever.
What's the price
care.
tag for just? I'm not saying this is what happened with Ben Askren.
Yeah.
But what's the price tag for going like? I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Knock me out. Like sure, yeah, I'll take one good knockout. Like, because
What's your
Here's
price tag for that? You're gonna get knocked out.
I'm gonna get knocked unconscious.
Yeah, you're gonna stand in front of a bunch of people against a guy who all he does is fight, and he's like, and basically your camp is like, Bert,
Hold on.
You're gonna get.
Hold on, because you're talking to Bert Kreischer. Here.
I know.
So there's the outlier of I'm gonna try to tug on the tiger's tail.
I know, but what I'm saying is, it's like it's Francis Ngannou. That they're like, that's who's gonna.
There's a part of my brain that goes, I could probably knock him out.
I know there is. I know there is.
I don't think he's gonna be paying attention.
But
He's gonna slip on me because he's gonna go. How big Stylebender?
he's probably 6'2", and like I think he probably weighs in the low 200s.
So Stylebender, I think, underestimates me. Okay.
Okay.
So you're saying me and Stylebender.
Well, this is Francis, but so we're talking about Izzy
Francis,
here.
how much?
Okay,
Well, I'm not. Okay, okay. So you got to do. I got to fight my weight if I was in shape. I can't fight. He's 250 in shape. I'm never fighting that.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. 185.
Okay.
For Izzy.
Stylebender. I think Stylebender is like a friend of yours, right?
Yeah, I'm buddies with him.
Okay. So let's call him out. So Stylebender and me.
6'4". Sorry, it says I thought he was 6'2".
He's 6'4". What's his reach?
It's,
And then get a tape measure real quick.
it's pretty good.
Stylebender,
This guy's a world class
I
fighter.
understand he's pretty good. Listen, my point is Stylebender at one point is gonna ride the brakes and go
80-inch
what a
reach.
great fucking name he has.
Yeah, it's a good name.
How do you say it? Israel
Adesanya.
Adesanya.
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking bad. Where's he from?
He has Nigerian parents, but he lives in New Zealand. So he might have been born there.
He's a funny motherfucker.
He's
too.
a funny dude, and he's
Let me see him shirtless. Get a picture of him shirtless. 6'4", 185.
yeah,
Motherfucker.
dude can fucking move though, man. He's
All right, me fighting Stylebender, right?
There you go. There's the guy that
Because 185.
here's who
Jesus Christ.
Here's who you want to challenge to a fight.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. It's not. I don't know how well it's gonna go.
In December, right? I'll be in shape then.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Stylebender fight.
He mocked an opponent.
Wait, who is
Wow.
he beating? Put who he's beating in there so I can get a perspective of it. Because I know Stylebender. I just know Stylebender,
Yeah,
but I'm not really super familiar. I'm like not the biggest MMA guy.
right. Yeah, let's go with here. He's 21-1-0. That's good.
21-1-0.
Uh-huh.
Keep going. Let me see who he's fought. That camera's in a really
Yeah,
bad
so
place for me.
Paulo Costa, that's who he was pretending to butt fuck from behind during the fight.
Wait, that's Stylebender?
Yeah.
Oh, pull that up. I want to see that.
Oh yeah, Yoel Romero. I met him. I think.
Yoel Romero's a fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He beat him.
He's from Cuba, right?
Yeah.
Yoel Romero. You talk Spanish to him when you met him?
I didn't meet Romero. I just met Izzy. Anderson Silva. He beat. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's,
So he's fought people better than me. That laugh is my favorite laugh. Can someone isolate that and make it a ringtone?
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay. Let's put it out there.
Yeah.
I fight Stylebender.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You know he's gonna hear this, so
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, we're talking about
So,
a price number.
I know.
By the
but
way, you know Stylebender's probably he's a fighter. He fucking fights for a living. I don't think he takes emotion about this. I think he goes.
No, I think you're right.
He goes, put a price on it, motherfucker.
yeah, I think you're
Put
right.
a price on it. Let's fucking go
He's
in
like-
there.
He's like, what's the business proposal here?
And I guarantee you, there's a night, the night before the fight, there's a minute where he puts his head on his pillow and he goes, "Just what if?" And that's all I need is that fucking link in because, hey man,
What's your?
hey, I don't want to say this. I don't want to be. I mean, it's just gonna be real, but like, I've knocked out people too.
Hey, this is so good. I'm so excited.
Stylebender versus
Wait.
What's the price point?
Pull up some Stylebender highlights just for us to watch in the
Yeah.
meantime.
Let me see what my competition looks like.
Just
As
like,
I drink, because he doesn't even drink, does he?
I don't know. I don't know if he drinks. We
I
didn't
bet
have
he
drinks.
doesn't.
Here we go. Yeah. Let's watch some of these. Let's watch some of these and pretend Bert's there.
Well, hold on. Let's put parameters on this.
Okay.
I'm not getting on the ground with this motherfucker.
Okay. So we're doing
We're
a
just
boxing.
doing a boxing match.
Okay.
Just a boxing match.
All right. There's him. He's pointing at
I
you.
need some tattoos. I need to lose some weight. I need some tattoos.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
And there's some striking.
Okay. He can't use any legs. All right.
Okay. All right. We're doing no legs. There's
No legs.
hands. There's hands.
Just hands.
Okay.
Whoa. He's so quick.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
But that's the whole point is I'm getting knocked out
Right.
ultimately.
Right.
Was this him against Yoel?
Not yet. I think that was what was him? Oh, that's Wilkinson. All right.
Whoa.
Oh boy. He didn't even that wasn't even really trying.
That's not even trying.
Yeah.
He was
just like, "Oh, I'll barely move here."
He's pretty good with his hands.
Yeah. He's like one of the best strikers.
Is it? Oh, so I picked the wrong one.
You picked the wrong thing, yeah. Yeah.
All right, I go up. I train with Ben Askren.
I think
Oh,
Ben
look at
Askren
that.
would
Look
be-
at that. What is that thing?
That's that kidney shot.
I can't take liver shots. No
Yeah.
liver shots.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the price point? Let's put it out.
That's what I'm saying. So, all right.
Because look, you know for a fact. So it's got to be a 50-50 purse, right?
Yeah.
50-50 purse.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
You know, he's a bigger name of fighting than me, but
yeah. You're a
I would
draw.
imagine I'm a
You're a
bigger
draw
draw
too.
than he is.
I don't know.
Not for fighting though.
Not for fighting.
I don't know. I'll tell you right now. Go to Google Trends. Type in
Oh, he loves Google Trends.
Go to type in
Yeah.
Stylebender and Bert Kreischer and just see who more. Because look, hey, we're looking for pay-per-views. Got to be honest with you, Jake Paul. Is this a Jake Paul? The Jake Paul.
So there's a
Stylebender is a different fucking thing.
That's obviously the night of a fight right there, right?
No, that's by the way that there's like a Stylebender's also a
anime
thing.
All right, so
Type in his name.
Israel.
Good luck spelling. Oh, I guess Nadav should be pretty good at
there it is.
spelling Israel. All right. Type in Bert Kreischer.
So those are probably fight nights right there, right? Like when.
Yeah, probably, but that's okay. That's what we need judging against. Whoa. Wait, what year? What is this over? What? How many times? Past 12 months?
Yeah.
All right, go 5 years. Those are big fucking nights, man.
Yeah. Well, those are worldwide events.
Because what you want to see is 5 years. See if my specials get more than he does.
Oh
no,
my God.
His fights are fucking huge.
Those are world events, man.
Those are world events. Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about 50-50 purse.
So he's not going to be down with the 50-50.
No, he wants more, and which is understandable.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm being very negotiable.
You are, and I have to say,
knocked out.
I got to tell you something. I'm going to give you a lot of credit. You're being very reasonable in this.
I'm being very reasonable.
Yeah, okay.
I'm willing to fight Stylebender, but what's my prey point? So look, you got to look at this way, right?
Yeah.
Those fucking spikes are.
By the way, you're doing really well in the red states. All right.
Oh, easy, motherfucker. He's doing great in Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama.
I'm kidding.
I get the middle states.
So
God damn it, man.
Okay. Wait,
But
can you scroll down? Can you scroll down?
I'm doing pretty good now. His spikes are bigger than anything.
The spikes are huge.
All right, so let's start with his number. We'll work it back.
Okay.
Type in what the purse for the Jake Paul, or not Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather.
Do you know that Logan says that he hasn't been paid? That's been a big thing.
Logan didn't say that. Floyd Mayweather said that.
No, but Logan has said he's not paid me.
All right.
I guess they let the promotion like Money Mayweather
$30 million. What does it say, Tom? I can't read it. It's over here.
Okay, Mayweather told TMZ Sports that he's already netted around 30 for the fight. Can make anywhere from 50 to 100 with the potential 9-figure mark, dependent on the Showtime pay-per-view numbers. But that's obviously a quote before the fight. You know?
Okay, all right. So
Right.
I commit myself 100% of this fight.
Okay,
If you tell me $100 million, no, I'm not even joking.
is the purse. And wait, what's the split? What's the, because you have to give him the lion's share, right? So what are you willing to accept? If you could make,
Because there's no fight without Stylebender.
yeah, he's got a, yeah.
And by the way, I got to be honest with you. He needs to razzle dazzle a little bit. Don't just knock me out. Play with me.
He's got to play with you. Yeah,
He's got to let me think.
I think
Let me tell you something.
I think he knows that.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay.
Are you willing to take
Say it.
30?
Yeah. My number was 30 and 70.
Yeah.
Give him 70 million.
Yeah.
I'll take 30 million. And we'll do it.
Can I tell you this though? Like I agree.
He can't jump on top of me and start doing this stuff.
Okay, but he's gonna toy with you. But ultimately, also,
Hold on, how about this?
This
You
could
ready for
be
this? Hold on. Stop.
okay.
Stop. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Stylebender. Here's the deal.
Okay.
70 million if you knock me out. 30 million I'll take.
Yeah.
But if I knock you out, I take the 70 million. You take the 30.
Okay, he'll definitely accept that.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's not. But
Yeah.
that what that does, it puts me in such an underdog place where everyone goes.
No, they're gonna cheer for you. They're gonna cheer for you.
And that, dude, I don't think when I get those cheers behind me,
yeah.
the hair on my back raises and just.
But
by the way, and I got until November, December. We're gonna do this fight in December.
Okay. Sure.
I got like 6 months of hardcore training.
Yeah. I know. I worry a little bit about
Brain damage.
the long-term trauma that you're going to suffer.
How hard do you think he could? But he fights those guys. What are those guys doing now?
Well, some of them probably have brain damage from fighting him, but they're also, they're career fighters, you know. Also, he
would torture me, wouldn't he?
It'd be pretty bad. It could be really bad.
Do you think Stylebender's watching this right now and going like?
I think he's very
Do
entertained.
you think he turned it off already? He was like, I can't even hear you talk.
No, I think he's laughing. I think he's probably laughing.
Does he have an accent?
Yeah, he has an accent. Yeah.
Nigerian or New Zealand?
Well, it's kind of a unique accent because he has the Nigerian influence and the Kiwi influence.
Oh, he talked
growing.
so much shit during that fight.
You would?
Oh yeah.
He would talk so much more shit than you. First of all, you'd be out of breath.
Okay, hold on.
You'd be trying to catch your breath.
What if we do this? Me and Stylebender are mic'd throughout the fight, so
That's
that
fantastic.
So you just hear the shit talking.
And the parameters are boxing only?
Yeah, I can't. If I get on the ground with him, I'm certain he's going to put me in a pretzel within seconds.
Of course. And
also,
also,
if I can't let him use his feet,
no kicking.
No kicking.
Yeah.
Just boxing.
So a boxing match.
And we do what's regulation gloves where it's not
12 ounce. Are you saying like you want bigger gloves than that?
or probably bigger so because you get tired quicker or something?
Well, no, you're going to feel that punch more in the 12 ounce gloves. You'll feel it a little less in like the 16 ounce.
If I know that I have $30 million coming my way, I'm going to invest.
Not UFC gloves.
I'm going to invest at least $1 million in training.
Yeah.
We go on Rogan's podcast and we promote the fight.
8 to 10 ounce for competitive boxers? 12 ounce is a common
We go
for
on
those.
Rogan's
All right.
podcast to promote. First of all, I'm going to get all my teeth removed. I'm going to get them all removed.
Wait, we're going there?
Yeah, I'm going to take my teeth out.
Why don't you just wear a
can't
mouth
win the
guard?
fight if he knocks a tooth out. I'm going to go,
No, you're going to have a mouth guard.
I'm a regular person.
Mouth guard.
I'm not him. I can't just go take a punch in the face and be like, that's nothing.
What if he just like decides to break every rib first? You know, he's like, I'm going to break each of your ribs one by one. And you got people betting. They're like, breaking 6th rib. Like they're just throwing money down.
This is the thing I never thought of. This is why we make a good team. He's like, all right. The ring goes, I'm going to start by breaking all your ribs. And I go, I don't want that to happen. He's like, it's already started. I'm like, I can't stop it. He breaks all my ribs.
Or he goes,
Oh,
he's like,
bad idea. It's like a bad idea.
He goes,
I can't stop him from doing anything he wants to do.
it would totally be abuse.
Oh, do you realize the memes that would go around as he
He goes, Bert, do you hear well out of your left ear? And you're like, yeah. And then he just goes, wow. And you're just like, oh, not anymore.
I can't hear anymore. And he goes, how about your left eye? Can you see me?
It would be bad.
Oh, my. You know, so funny.
Yeah.
I didn't think this through at all.
No, I know.
Oh, my God.
Now, wait, can I ask you this? Even thinking about your ribs broken, hearing damage,
$30 million.
vision loss, yeah.
$30 million.
Broken occipital plate, like
$30 million.
ocular bone, trash.
$30 million.
Would you do it for 30?
Yeah.
30 million is a lot of money.
It's game changer. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about
Just therapy for a while.
If he gets $70 million,
yeah.
so look, just don't break my ribs. For $70 million, I'll pretend you. Like, that's the problem with fighting is that.
What if he punched you? Wait a minute. What if he hits you with one uppercut and you just in the stomach and you just throw up? Like so much, you're like, ugh, and he's like, oh man. And it's like 10 minutes of you just throwing up.
I can't believe I thought this was a good idea at a point. Like, I can't believe. So okay, so what's your point? Let's flip it.
Okay.
Stylebender gets his way with you in a ring.
With me. Okay.
What's your point? What's your price point? $30 million sounds like doable.
I mean, yeah, I personally would be like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
If someone relies on you for financial support, whether it's a child, an aging parent, or even a business partner, you need life insurance. Did you hear that, Tom Segura? Life insurance can give you peace of mind if something ever happens to you, or if a loved one would have a financial cushion for rent, mortgage, loan payments, education costs, everyday expenses. Having life insurance through your job may not be enough. Most people need up to 10 times more coverage than properly provided for their families. That's where Policy Genius comes in. Policy Genius is one-stop shopping to find and buy the insurance you need. Click the link in the description or head to policygenius.com/2bears1cave. Answer a few quick questions, and in minutes, you can compare personalized quotes from the top companies to find your lowest price. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes at Policy Genius. Team of their licensed experts at Policy Genius is going to help you understand your options and apply for the policy you choose. The Policy Genius teams work for you, not the insurance companies, so you can trust them to offer unbiased help or advocate for you at every step until you're covered. Head to policygenius.com/2bears1cave to get free. Head to policygenius.com/2bears1cave to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you can save. That is bears1cave.
Whether it's saving more and spending less, getting organized, or losing weight, there are a lot of worthwhile goals to set for yourself this year. The top of my list is learning a new language with Babbel, the language learning app that's sold more than 10 million subscriptions. Not only is learning a new language a fun and engaging new hobby, you can use it while you check off traveling more from your to-do list. The whole Babbel process is addictively fun, fast, and easy. Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons for real-world use. I'm actually using the French one right now, and I got a D in French in high school, and everybody was very, very disappointed in me. The whole language staff, most of the teachers, and even friends. But I'm going to show them with what I learned on Babbel now. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, video stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Right now, when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get an additional 3 months for free. That's 6 months for the price of 3. Just go to Babbel.com. Use the promo code BEARS. That's BABBEL.com, code BEARS. Babbel, language for life.
Top female boxer. Holly Holmes.
She's an MMA
striker,
fighter.
right? She's a good
Yeah.
striker.
Yeah.
Would you fight her for $30 million?
For $30 million? I guess, man. I mean, I guess. Her,
I think she's very pretty.
how long do I have to, like, I have 6 months or something?
Okay, what about
I guess I would take 6 months to just be like, what am I trying to do? Last a round?
just not get all your ribs and face broken?
Yeah. I think she would, she
Look
would
at
kick
her
the
fucking
fuck out of
body.
you. Oh, yeah, you're right. Boxing only.
All right. How about this?
Yeah.
Me and you fight Stylebender.
Together, it would still be over quick. You know why?
Why?
Because the first person would be knocked out immediately so that he could just fight one person.
We'd both be running to his fist, go,
Yeah.
knock me out first.
Yeah.
I want to keep my ribs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'd be like, hit me. Yeah.
I would love to. What do you think the real payday could be on something like that?
I don't think it'd be that.
I don't think it could be that.
Because
If we're not Jake
the
Holmes.
reason that Mayweather thing is so. I mean, Paul's obviously a big draw, but he was fighting the biggest draw in fighting history. With Floyd.
Yeah.
So you have to have the person who's such a massive draw involved in it. Like if you and I fought each other, I'm saying like as a promo, and we'd sell tickets.
Do you think we would maybe make $1 million?
I don't know.
Fought each other?
I have no idea. I mean, we'd be making a mockery of this, like the way that so many of these celebrity fights are right now. But you have to have someone attached who's a draw,
Who's a
good fight draw.
What do you think Rogan could get if he fought?
A lot of money. A lot. It'd be awesome to see him fight another trained celebrity. You know what I mean?
Like who?
Like it's not worth it to him.
It's not worth it, and the peril is too high.
No,
that's why I think might draw him in.
I'm saying like there's other like actors and stuff who are like really into fighting, right?
Who?
Like the Van Dams and Wesley Snipes and the Jai. What's his name? White. I'm fucking up his name, but he's also like really into fighting. Was it Michael? Is it Jaleel? Michael Jaleel White?
Wait.
Yeah,
Urkel?
yeah. This dude.
Urkel?
No. This dude is like Michael Jai White. That's what it is. This dude, like he's really into fighting.
He's
so
fucking ripped.
yeah. So that'd be cool. That'd be cool only to see somebody like two guys who are known and have a history of training fight each other.
Yeah.
But also like Joe would never do it.
Joe would never do it because
It's not worth it to him either.
Well, yeah, there's no reason.
He'd be like, first of all, he's like, I don't want any brain damage. I don't want to get hit. And I think he's already been like, yeah, I already fought a bunch of people when I was 20.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He legit fought.
He's fought people when he was 19 and 20, like all
I
of them.
never really fought. I mean, I fought people, but I
You knocked somebody out before?
Yeah, that was like 9th grade.
Ninth grade?
Day before 9th grade. Wasn't impressive.
What was the scenario? You throw like a rock at him?
No.
I dropped a safe on someone's head.
Really?
Yeah, who was asleep.
Wait, what was that story?
They never woke up. No, I'm just kidding.
I look at do you really have to say it?
No.
I look at people who beat people up, and I wonder about all the fights. Like since we're talking about Stylebender,
Yeah.
I look at all the fights he must have had that aren't registered. You know,
Oh,
just
right,
to learn
right,
that
yeah.
you could fight.
Yeah.
'Cause you have to learn your the same way we
You know
found
what
out
he
we were
said to me
funny.
that was freaky?
Where'd you meet him? New Zealand.
New Zealand. I was sitting there. I was like, "Oh, what? Like, how'd you get into it? You know, like that kind of origin stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, I was watching this fight one day. This is like we're just like very casually talking. I was watching a fight. I think it was one of the earlier MMA fights, and he was like, I watched that and I thought I could be the best in the world at that. And I was like, that was your thought? I could be the best in the world at that? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, I think that's what. I don't think that's most people's thought.
That's my thought. I just said I could fight Stylebender. Like that's the way my brain works.
Yeah.
Where I do look at things. And I go, I could be the best in the world at that. I do think that. I think that about a lot of things.
Like
I
what
think
else?
about a lot of things. That's why we're starting Two Bears Racing. I really think we could be the best in the world. I have a delusional brain. I have a hardcore delusional brain. Right.
I guess the thing is with that, when he said that, most people would hear someone say that and go, "You're delusional."
No, but you have to be a tad bit delusional.
You do.
You have to be a tad bit delusional to be able to see the dream and go, I can actualize
100%. Because but for him, it ended up being something truthful. I also remember never saying I could be the best in the world at, but being like, I'm pursuing stand up and having people be like, stand up, like you're going to do stand up comedy.
Yeah.
And then, and telling people I'm doing it. And they're like, you do it for a living. This is your job.
Yeah, I do.
Like,
I wrote on my door. I'm a big believer in affirmations.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life, Leanne very early. I remember saying something and diffusing it, going like, like what's your goal in stand up? I was like, I don't know. I want to do like a HBO special, but that's never going to happen. And she was like, don't do that to yourself. Say it and believe it, and then put it out in the universe, and it will happen.
Really?
Leanne is hardcore about that. I wrote on my front door. It was up there for a while. I'm sure you saw it. I wrote, I want to be one of the best comics of my generation.
Mm-hmm.
And I put that out there. And I said, I do want to be. By the way, I don't. I'm not saying I'm. I know where I am on the list of comics, but I do believe that at comedy I'm really fucking good at it. I do believe it. The way Stylebender must believe in himself, with his fighting. I believe in stand-up. I've watched enough where I know where I fall on the list.
I think we all kind of do. There's the ones who, you can tell the ones who know they're lying too. Like the guys who, when they tell you where they are on the list and you know they're lying, they know they're lying too.
Yeah, and
we all know where we fall on the list.
I know what the list is. I know where I am. And let me tell you, man, I'm happy where I am on the list.
Pretty good.
And by the way, when I wrote that on my front door, if you told me I'd be where on the list right now, I would have never believed that would have happened. The opportunity to be able to do specials at all.
Yeah.
Be it on Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, YouTube. Let's just say YouTube. I mean, like you look at Shane Gillis and Mark Norman, they're on that list. They're amazing comics.
Yeah.
But
those specials are good.
And but Joe List just put a special out on YouTube. Yeah. So many people, so many great people, just to be on that list.
I think you're high on that list.
I think you gotta be a tad bit. I wouldn't say delusional is not the right word, because I would never say Stylebender was delusional with where he thought he could achieve what he did.
Yeah, but if you heard somebody say that early
when you're young, you say it's like that video. You ever see that video? That guy, hey Nadav, can you find this? The cage fighter. He goes, I'm not there today. I'm not gonna be there tomorrow. I may lose a lot, but one day I'll be fighting for the championship, and I'm gonna win. You ever see that video, Nadav? And
look up. Look up Adesanya Costa taunting. Type that in.
Oh, I love cage fighters.
Yeah, they're
the best, man, because it's the ultimate version of a man.
Yeah. That one. Just mute it and hit that second one. This is who you're considering stepping into.
Committed.
You're committed to stepping into the cage with. Let's see if it gets to it. Well, at least it'll be stills. Yeah, but at least you'll kind of. Well, was it not there? Okay.
There's a guy who says that. He goes, and you have to believe in that a little bit. And I think that's one of the crazy things is I want.
Dude, I can't help but think of, like, you're talking about fighting, but this brings me to flashbacks of people saying shit when like we're pursuing stand up, and people are like, "What are you doing?"
Oh,
I had people be like, "What are you doing right now? Are you really gonna?" One guy was like, he asked me to invest in something. I didn't have that much money.
yeah.
But he's like, I have this little startup, and he was like, you want to invest a few $1,000s in it? And I was like thinking about it. I was like, well, maybe. I go, I won't be there. Like I'll be an investor, but I won't be there. And he goes, what do you mean? And I go, well, I mean, I have a career. So I mean, it would be an investment, but I work. And he goes, dude, you really think you're going to make it doing this? And I was like, at the time I had a half-hour special, which was kind of a big deal, right? I mean, kind of.
It's a very big deal.
And I was like, early 30s? I was like, well, I mean, it's kind of going well. He's like, do you really think you're going to make it? And I go, well, I mean, I'm a working guy. Like, I work for a living. I get gigs.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you can't just like not be here if you're going to invest in this. And I was like, all right, okay.
It's amazing. You know what? And I mean this in any way that I've slighted fucking Stylebender. And I don't think I have personally. I think he knows. I think he knows it'll be a fair match. But like, what's crazy is imagine doing that and you gotta fight someone, right?
Oh my God!
Imagine hearing people saying you don't have it.
Yeah.
And you know that the peril is not just bombing, which you do a lot, but you're gonna lose fights. Imagine that.
It's way different.
All the fighters that are out there that are like,
this is Adesanya. He
humped him like a dog.
Yeah.
That would definitely happen in our match.
Oh my God.
I might have picked the wrong guy.
It was an interesting choice. I'll give you that.
Well, I only picked him because he talked shit about me one time.
He did?
Yeah. I know he doesn't like me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
No, he was like someone said something one time. It was a simple back and forth, but it was like someone said something like he wrote something about like, if you see me in public, don't fucking look at me or don't talk to me. You can find it on Twitter. You can find it, and then I'll be accurate in what I'm saying. And so I've always kind of had a thing for him where I get a kick out of him because I know he seems like he's got a sense of humor.
He does.
I don't know him, but like
he definitely has a sense of humor.
Israel, type in Bert Twitter. Yeah. No. You got it. Stylebender, Bert Kreischer. Just, yeah. And then don't worry about the don't look at me. Type in alcoholic or something. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. He wrote this, and I was like, so I knew he had a sense of humor.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a funny fucking line. But Rita's original one, he wrote, like, basically, stay the fuck away from me. I'm an asshole or whatever.
See me at any gig, please leave me the fuck alone. I will not be spending the whole time taking pics for your IG. It's not just one pic because every fan don't even care what one to pick. I just want to be lit as fuck and in my zone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Which is looks like it's a meme.
It's a meme.
Yeah, it's not something.
It's a meme, but he goes, it's okay. I'm an asshole, right?
Yeah.
And so then,
my famous friends agree. Be nice and I'll be nice. Most of you just come at us yelling shit top of your lungs. Be cool.
Yeah. Keep going.
To each their own, but Bert Kreischer seems to be a lot happier than you, and he chills with his fans all during non-COVID. He's also fat and a borderline alcoholic, so he can deal with rabid fans. LOL, just be nice.
And so then I wrote, big fan of yours too. So I figured he got a sense of humor. So I've always had him on my radar of like, of like, if you're going to talk about a fighter who you could, if there's a couple fighters.
No sense of humor. Yeah.
Well, they're just not. They're like. There's a lot of fighters Let's do the list of fighters you can't make jokes about.
Well, here's the thing about these guys that I've discovered in my little exposure to them, and
Yeah.
somebody else pointed it out to me. It might have been Hinchcliffe or somebody who said this, that they like, a lot of them like being around comedians, right?
Really?
Because they know, like, first of all, males, men come up to them. It's weird. It's energy. Like, you don't know if the guy's like challenging you or like what he's going to do. And they know that like we're there joking around.
Yeah.
We're not threatening in any way.
No.
We're there for a laugh.
Yeah.
So a lot of the fighters are cool with comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think fighters or comedians know who they were in the locker room.
Yeah.
And look at those guys and go, I just, I'm going to give you do you have blue eyes?
Do I have blue eyes? Yeah.
We've done this before, haven't we?
I think you've pointed it out. Yeah.
Motherfucker. But I think it's kind of like an interesting thing of like, we look at guys like that. Like when you run, I remember running into people at Rogan's podcast.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, or any of those fucking guys, they come to the store and you were always like, I don't know. I think comics just give them the reverence of who they are.
Of course. Well, there's also,
especially if you have a sense of humor, which it's like part of the reason everyone loves the Diaz brothers is because trained by day, Joe Rogan podcast all night, all day.
Yeah.
It's like that's why everyone loves the Diaz brothers, or at least I do. And then someone like Stylebender, ever since he tweeted that, I was like, I like the guy. Like I want to,
There's also the unspoken thing that plays a role in this.
I'll still fight him.
I know you will. The unspoken thing is that we all do this automatically, which is whenever you walk into a room, any room, your brain calculates the threat of every man, right? It's automatic. It doesn't have to be
That's what's crazy about these UFC fighters.
What?
It's like, no joke, if you put me in a room with Stylebender, well, he's 6'4".
Yeah.
It's a bad example. But if you put me in a room with like, how big's Cowboy? Cowboy Serrano. Cerrone. I'm thinking about hot peppers. Cowboy Serrano should open
6 feet.
God damn it, Cowboy's 6 feet.
Yeah.
Who's someone I thought Cowboy was like, what's Tim Kennedy? I was in a room with Tim Kennedy. Tim Kennedy's 6 feet. You don't ever think Tim Kennedy is not a man, by the way.
No.
By the way, Tim Kennedy. Okay, so
he lives here.
No.
Yeah.
For real?
He lives here.
You gotta have him on Tom Talks.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
I trained with Tim Kennedy for a day and I shit my pants.
You did?
Yeah.
Where?
At Jackson's.
Oh, you guys should fight. Why don't you fight him? That'd go well.
I probably have a better shot at Tim Kennedy. How much did you weigh? He's not 6'4". I don't think I could get inside Stylebender.
There you go.
185 too. Or he's. I'm taking all this back, dude. Maybe I haven't seen what Stylebender looks like in person, and I just am envisioning something else. Here's the deal. The David Goggins is 200 pounds. I'm gonna lose weight.
What are you? What were you up to? What was your highest?
265.
267.
267, whatever. Yeah. Oof. I'll tell you what. Here's the challenge.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Now I just got my bet.
Okay. Tell me.
Me and Stylebender have to party the night before. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Last call.
He's got to keep up with you.
Gotta keep up with me.
This is interesting
And
now.
then we fight.
Yeah.
And so the pay-per-view starts at like 8 p.m. at dinner. We're having drinks, we're eating dinner, we're buying shots.
Yeah.
And then we stay out until like 2 in the morning. Last call's 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we got to fight the next day.
What time is the fight the next day?
Oh, fucking
Evening.
8 a.m. You know I have a chance then.
Then it's your best chance.
Then I got a chance because Stylebender's going to be like, I don't feel so good.
You'll be like, I'm fine. I went for a
eat 5
jog.
cheeseburgers. And I'm going to be in my fucking prime.
Yeah.
That's where I got to stand up.
Yeah.
It's funny with all I have been healthier, and I know it doesn't seem like it, especially when I'm about to say, can you get me one more of these hazy IPAs? I want, because
Well, first of all, you're down. If you're 250, you're down.
I'm down. I'm down 17 pounds.
How did you do that?
I did a cleanse.
I remember that.
From Prolong, and then I did, and then I got COVID.
Oh.
So, yeah. And we went skiing. And
But you're about to get on the, when's your next road weekend? This weekend?
Right now.
Where are you going?
San Diego. I've already done it. When will this air? I'll tell you where I'll be.
Oh, that's right. 221.
221?
Yeah, February 21st.
Jesus Christ. Am I even doing stand-up? I'm in Norfolk, Virginia, Columbia, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia, Macon, Georgia, Pensacola, Birmingham, Memphis.
Are you a big Pensacola draw?
Yeah, I guess. You know, I never thought I'd do well in North Florida, and I did Tallahassee. I did the Donald Tucker thing.
Yeah.
And it did well, and then it's crazy. I think word spread in Florida about like, oh, you should go. It's a good show, and it's like a place I never thought I never played in my life. We never played. I say we because I know where the clubs are, but we never played those Jacksonville, Florida rooms.
I was walking through an outdoor shop in Rockford, Illinois. It was the best outdoor shop I've been to in a very long time. Great brands. You can tell an outdoor shop by the great brands they offer. I'm a little bit of a name whore, and I felt these pants. And I went, whoa, I just reached in and touched them. I said, what are these? And they said, they're Viore joggers. Oh my God, they're a sponsor to my podcast. Are you serious? I thought I loved these pants, and now I know I love these pants. They were offered they are incredibly versatile, incredibly comfortable. They look great every day, whether you're in the gym or out of the gym. But more importantly, you can wear them in the gym, and you can also wear them out of the gym for drop-off, then come home, workout, perfect for any workout, any activity, hiking, frisbee golf. They are easy to find the products that you want. They're on their website. All you do is order from their website, and you feel good about the things you buy. Also feel good about how they're made. They've got the women's performance joggers, the women's daily leggings, the core pants for men, and the men's performance joggers. These are perfect for jogging or just lounging around, sitting on the couch, watching TV. They are so fucking comfortable. Viore is an investment in your happiness. For our listeners, they're offering 20% off your first purchase, which you will not find at a high-end outdoors store. Get yourself some of the most comfortable, versatile clothing on the planet at Viore.com/bears. That's VUORI.com/bears. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Go to Viore.com/bears and discover the versatility of Viore clothing.
What was I? Oh, I gotta ask you, because I haven't talked to you about this at all. But and I know this is very late, but we haven't been around each other.
Yeah.
But losing Bob Saget and losing Louis.
Yeah, I mean, such a shock. I found out about Saget from our group text.
Yeah.
And that one, to me, I think most people would also probably agree it was more surprising, right? Like I wasn't expecting either one.
I wasn't expecting Louis. What's odd is that after Bob died, I thought about Louis, and I thought, because of the heart attack, and Louis had a heart attack 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He had a heart attack, and I went and hung out with him in the hospital after he had his heart attack. But Bob flipped me out. Like, it really flipped me out.
That was tough, man. I mean, I knew it, but I guess I didn't realize it until afterwards how beloved he was, and is. Like, people really love Saget. It's kind of sweet to see.
Well, here's the deal, is like, for whatever reason, and this doesn't happen often in our business, he was at the top of his game. Full House, fucking America's Funniest Home Videos, stand up.
Yep.
Top of his game, and he never treated anyone like he was above them. He treated everyone equal.
Very sweet.
I remember one time doing a show with him with Ian Bagg, and we were talking about someone had a personal assistant, and Bob Saget was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Wait, I don't have a personal assistant." Like, he was just a very regular guy.
Yeah.
And we're like, I remember Ian and I were like, "Bob, you should definitely have a personal assistant." And he was like, "But wait, what do they do?" And I was like, "Oh, they just make sure you get from point A to point B." And he goes, I can do that on my own. Like, he was a very regular guy that never put the pretense on of like, do you know who I am?
No.
And I think that's appreciated.
He loved comedy. Like, really
Loved
loved comedy. It's cool because like we all like it who do it or love it, but you can tell in each kind of class, there's always like the one or two people who are like so in love with comedy.
It kind of made me like jealous when I saw like that he was good friends with John Mayer and like the dinners they would do with like Don Rickles. Like I was like, man, I don't think I've invested that much in comedy. Meaning I don't go out of my way to make sure like Jeff Ross has really does his due diligence every morning, like to wake up and make sure he's got friends in the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my friends in the business are you guys, but like there's a lot of comics I like Bob Saget, where I texted with him every now and then or whatever. He overpaid me for a gig one time.
Bob did?
Yeah, I did. I talked about it. I know I've talked about it at different times. I'm not certain what numbers I've said. I don't. You know how my brain.
So what was the gig?
It's college. I opened for him. I think I was going to get paid $500 to open for the college, which is a lot of money to do 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he gave me $5,000. And I remember I think I asked him about it on a podcast. So I went to him and I was like, hey man, I think the check's wrong. And he was like, no. And I know the check was wrong. Like no one gets paid $5,000 to open.
And he did that?
Yeah, he just gave me $5,000. And he said like, you just had a family, right, or something? And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, of course, yeah. But you could see in his eyes like someone definitely fucked up the check.
He's like, oh, keep it.
He's like, oh yeah, no. But he was really cool about it. I think I talked about it on his podcast with him. Maybe I can't remember. Louis was the one that is the only comic I never posted about that's passed away. Like I posted about Tom, I posted about Bob, I posted about everyone that passed away.
Yeah.
I did not post about Louis, and that was the first time. See, he meant a lot to me, meaning like I had a real relationship with Louis for a very long time.
Really?
Yeah, I had a real relationship with Louis. He got me in at the Comedy Store, started working Sunday nights in the main room because he liked me. He thought I was funny, and he kept telling me, you don't need to curse, you don't need to curse. If you take the curse words out of your act, it's basically secret time. He goes, if you take curse words out of your act's dirty enough that they get it, and you don't have to say curse words, and it's an adult act. You don't have to worry about trying to be edgy. And I didn't post about him, and I never felt cool posting about him because he's someone I don't know. I guess I don't take pictures with enough people. But I didn't have a picture with him, and I wasn't going to go download a picture of him and post it. And I've done that before. Yeah. When everyone else dies, because I got shit for not posting about someone one time.
You did?
Yeah. I was so fucking angry. Who died recently? We've had a lot of people die.
Yeah.
Someone died recently, and then they were like, how come you didn't post a picture? And my social media team hit me up, and they're like, hey, you're getting a lot of traction on your post. You just posted, but you didn't post about this person dying. And I was like, they were a friend. Wait, who was it that died?
I don't know.
Nadav, do you know? Who passed away recently? Well, you can just go to my Instagram. I posted a picture of them because I was like...
Oh, you ended up posting it.
I was just posted. I was like, yeah, he was a good friend. Oh, come on. Who just died recently? Come on. You know who I'm talking about.
No.
God damn it. It wasn't Meatloaf. I didn't know Meatloaf. Just keep scrolling. I post all the time.
Is it Norm?
There's Bob. But it's like, it sucks that you get called out and then you have to screen grab a picture. Keep going. Screen grab a picture and post it when you're like, yeah, I am mourning. Like, but I miss that person. But
I keep thinking that everyone we see is dead.
Yeah.
You know, I saw like, all right.
Keep going.
Huh.
He just passed away recently.
Really?
Norm.
Norm.
And everyone was lighting me up going, hey, you haven't posted about Norm? In whatever the fucking other post I posted that day was. How dare you not post about Norm? And you're like, and then you're like, hey man, I like Norm. I had a really good time with Norm. I like Norm.
One of the craziest little things, I don't know if you knew this about Norm, but I learned, when he was alive, and I was like, what? Is he didn't drive. He lived in Los Angeles. And like having a car in Los Angeles is like just a staple of like it's just, and so one time I was doing Irvine and Frank was like, oh yeah, we got to send the car to get Norm. I'm like, what do you mean? Like he gets car? Like I was like, oh, celebrity car service. He's like, oh no, he doesn't have a car. I'm like, what? He goes, he doesn't drive. I'm like, what are you talking about? I go, what about in LA? He goes, and this is like before Uber. This is, this is like more than 10 years ago. I'm like, what if he needs to, I just couldn't, I'm like, but it's LA.
Yeah.
Like we all have cars. And he's like, not Norm. He just, his life was kind of contained in the blocks that he lived in. And then if he had to do something, he had to call someone or somebody had to pick him up. He just was like, nah, I don't drive.
So did you, were you open for him?
No, well, I'm trying to think. I hung out with him a couple times. The Irvine one was the time I got really high with him. Ryan Sickler and I were in the parking lot before.
I'm so jealous.
Oh, and Ryan's always got good weed.
Yeah.
And he had some crazy sticky shit, and he was like, he's like, you want to smoke? I thought Norm was going to be like, I'm about to go on stage, which he was. And he was like, yeah. I was like, you're going to smoke right? I was like, you're going to smoke right now? Because that was like so scary to me to get that high before. He packed this bowl. Norm hit it, took a monster hit.
I watched him take a monster hit off of
coughed
Rogan one time.
So hard, tear came down his face. You know, like when you're coughing that hard. And I was like, this is going to be bad. You know? I took a hit because I was watching him. We weren't performing that night. And the show's already started, and I had that that anxiety, of like a 5-year comic, and he's a 30-year guy at the time. Yeah, I'm like, don't you gotta get in there? He's like, huh. I'm like, how you gotta get in there? It's all I could think about. I was like, you gotta get in there, man. Yeah. And he smoking, talking, told me. I asked questions. I asked about dirty work, and working. I go that scene with Rickles and Artie. And he told me the whole story, which was like a great story. Great story. How they couldn't fucking get the take because they all kept breaking and laughing. Yeah. And they only had Rickles for a few hours. Yeah. Because, that's just how it is in movies sometimes. So you got this guy for like 8 hours today. They got the usable shot that they use in the movie at like the 7th hour. Because he kept roasting them and they were just falling apart, Yeah. And then they had him again like a week later for another scene. And that's the time that Frank Sinatra was dying in the hospital. And Norm had said he goes, so he comes for that second time when we're shooting with him. I knew that Frank was dying in the hospital. Yeah. So I just went up to Rickles and I go, hey, I am really sorry about Frank. I know he's a good friend of yours. And he said, Rick was like, yeah, I was with him in the hospital yesterday, and I telling him that I loved him, and he was all like that. And I was like, and then Norm was like, oh my God. But that's Rickles, like Rickles mocking his dying friend. And then I thought I'd tell you this. We walk from the parking lot this is the old Irvine Improv. Yeah. We walk in the front, and then there's the showroom doors, and then there's the pathway down. Dude, it's like a movie. We walk in the front doors, and then those showroom doors open. And as the showroom doors open, they're like, Norm McDonald. He's got on this leather blazer on, and he's holding a Coke, twist-off Coke. Yeah. And he just walks up there, and place goes nuts. It was packed. And he's like, yeah, some people drink Sprite. It's fucking gross. And he just fucking... like talking like that, like just off the top of his head about how gross Sprite is. God. And murdering. And then Ryan and I are in the back. We're like, holy shit. And we're like, we're so high. He's got to be so high right now. So high. And he's up there just killing, man.
He was the best. I mean, it's hard. It stinks when you lose all three of them at the same time.
Oh man.
Because
do you know what? I got to tell you this. What this Canadian promoter told me. They go, I forget who it was, but somebody who you probably know too, that has worked in comedy all these years. And they go, coming up when because Norm started in Canada, he's Canadian. Yeah. They go, whenever he killed in these early years, working a weekend at Yuck Yucks or something.
Yeah.
When the show was over, he'd just hide, or he'd just go in the green room and sit there. But if he bombed, which Norm is the kind of comic who, like, every other show.
Yeah.
Because he literally, like, he just didn't care.
He really
didn't care.
He really didn't care.
People say that, and they're lying.
No, he really genuinely
He
didn't.
didn't care. I mean, watch his roast, watch his talk show appearances. He doesn't give a fuck. When he bombed, which was like semi-regularly, he would wait in the hallway to shake audience members' hands so that they had to see him again. So they're leaving. He's like, "How you doing? Hi."
That is the most gangster move.
Yeah, it totally is. But if he's like, "If I kill, I don't want to do that."
Dude, you couldn't. The thing I loved with Norm, you couldn't tell if he was joking with you or he was being serious.
Yeah.
Like,
and I just was laughing with Spade about how, remember when Spade did Norm's Netflix show?
Yeah.
And Norm's it's like just like this, and he goes, "And we'll be right back," and the cameras are rolling, and Spade's like, "Just like you cut to commercials." He's like, "Yeah, we just gotta do a commercial real quick," and then he just waited. He's like, "And we're back," and Spade's like, "Was that real?" And he's fucking with him.
That was, by the way,
so funny, dude.
Yeah,
it's so funny,
dude. What is it about? Like, do we have that now?
Someone like that?
No, because the thing about Norm and the thing about Spade, I'll say it about Spade. I'll say it about Sandler, Farley, Bill Murray. You'll never get that again. You'll never get that mystery of who are they.
Oh,
like, because I mean, we both know Spade, but like I don't know David Spade at all. Like,
no, I don't know him well.
I don't know him. No, but we don't know anything about him.
Oh, I got
even like you hang out with him, it's all exterior, and then he disappears, right?
Yeah.
Norm McDonald, you'd hang out with him, and you'd get whatever he said to you, but then he'd disappear.
Right.
And he wasn't on podcasts. He wasn't on fucking Instagram.
I know, and I had a couple ins to try to have him on a few times.
On the podcast?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like progressing, but I remember going like, I should ask this guy.
Oh yeah.
That kind of stuff.
I had an opportunity to have him on.
Did you just fart?
Yeah, I did, and I couldn't. By the way, probably my biggest regret is that I didn't spend more time like chasing my heroes, meaning like hanging out with the people or like going like, hey, I'd love to open for you or something.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have had more interactions with Norm, and the ones I had, I think, are great. Same with Bob Saget. Like, he offered me. He's like, we have scars, and whatever. Like I don't know. It's on a podcast. You can just see it. It's like I'm always gonna remember things wrong, but he had a box, a joint box that Rodney Dangerfield gave him.
Yeah,
that's where he kept his joints or his coke.
Who's this? Who?
Saget.
Oh.
And I regret not reaching out to him more to go like, hey man, I'd like to take you up on hanging out. I'm just not that guy. And then, like, even with Louis, who is the sweetest guy in the world, and would reach out to you and say, come and hang out. I wouldn't do that, and I don't do it. Like
I read that thing. I just saw the blurb where right when Bob Saget died, I don't mean to say this because of who he is. I'm just saying this sentiment, resonates. Which is, there was a blurb that said, like, Chappelle regrets not texting Saget back. And I was like, oh, how many times were you like, I do that thing where I read a text, and I'll be like, oh, yeah. And I'll think I've texted back. I'll be like, it's good to hear from him. And I put my phone down. Yeah. And then the next day I'm like, that was good. Then I'm like, oh, I didn't write anything back.
Oh, yeah, that's a million. I mean, I think I have a good one. The last text from Ralphie.
Really?
I think the last text from Ralphie is like.
Do you have text from like years and years ago?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I'll tell you, Ralphie. Yeah, I got Ralphie.
That's wild.
What day did Ralphie die? 2018?
No, we'll find out here in a second. 2017, October 6th. That might be a different Ralphie.
No.
October 6th, 2017. Is that Ralph Mayo?
I have a text from Ralphie.
Let's see.
What's up, playa? That's Ralphie.
That's weird.
Someone got his phone, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I guess you could probably write back to this one. You know what I've been doing, by the way?
What?
I've been getting these like weird text messages from like not from friends,
Yeah.
like somebody.
Do they call you Luis?
No, it's like
I'm like, do you need to learn? How
somebody
to
was
drive?
like, "Hey, my team and I are trying to acquire this." So I write, "This is Ambassador Cartwright." You know?
Oh, you write back to him?
Yeah, I just go, "This is," and then like today, somebody said,
You write back, "This is Ambassador Cartwright."
Yeah, somebody wrote, "Hey Diane, I'm sorry, the epidemic is too severe. I can't attend your wedding." And I go, "Ah, damn. I feel like I should tell you this isn't Diane, but she'll probably understand." Someone said, "Oh, you're not Diane. I think I entered the wrong number." And I said, "It's okay." And they go, "How should I address you?" I said, "Ambassador Cartwright." And they said, "You're the ambassador of another country, the United States?" I said, "Formally, yes. I had an incident that forced me to resign."
Wait, why? You are crazy. You are fucking crazy. You are crazy. That's fucking. Yes, I had a former. I only got Captain Pudding Pants. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I want to talk to you about this. I want to talk to you about this woman who did this thing. Before we go, because I know we have like limited time.
Yeah. Okay.
Chloe Toscano.
Okay.
I want to tell you her story.
Okay.
I'm fascinated by what's. If I follow her thing, it's interesting on Instagram is that you can people going through real shit. You can follow their. That's the wrong woman. Toscano, yeah. There you go. That's her. So click that picture with the smiley faces. So she's a young lady. She's a Paralympic,
Okay.
right? And I thought you would get this because me and you have been through roughly the same thing a little bit with the surgeries.
Oh, right.
So she got into a moped accident in like 2013 maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and she got paralyzed from her elbow to her fingertips on her left arm. And then she decided to cut off her left arm. And I found out about this by reading an article that said she's a great writer. She said, Wednesday night, I'm going to watch House of Gucci with my best friend.
Shit movie. Go ahead.
Thursday, that's why I swear to God,
Yeah.
you had just seen that movie and you had told me about it.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, she's going to be let down. and then she was like, Thursday night, I'm going to chill. Friday, I get my left arm cut off. And so go to her Instagram page. She cut her left arm off because, and you dealt with this more than anyone, is the nerve block of having a paralyzed arm is insanity inducing. So I've been following her story.
Okay.
And she cut her left arm off. And what's amazing,
It's very recent, it looks like.
Very
she has a
recent.
left arm right there.
shit, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was an old picture.
an old picture. But you can see, and
But it's still recent, right? Because
yeah, I would love for you. I'm going to have her on Bertcast.
you are having her.
I want to, but I would love for you to talk to her on like Tom Talks or maybe like on your mom's house, because she's a great writer. She writes for like fucking all the big whatchamacallits, but her journey's been fucking fascinating.
So she's a swimmer,
Paralympian. Yeah, she's like a legit gold medalist.
but Paralympian meaning
She swam with I mean, I've all due respect. I hope that everyone understands I like this chick, but like she swam with a dead arm, like a.
so before. But I'm saying that's what I'm trying to
She would just let it
understand.
drag
Because
and
it couldn't move?
She can move the shoulder, but what happens, and you know this, and I know this, is that once you have an arm that's not getting feeling, it all affects your shoulder, affects your neck, affects your back, affects your everything.
Yeah.
And so, there we go. Tuesday, I'll be seeing House
But
of
you
Gucci
can
with
see in this photo the left arm's like has major atrophy, right?
major atrophy, and it just doesn't work at all. And I think the majority of human beings go, I'll keep my arm on, right? Because aesthetically it looks good.
Yeah.
But both me and you have been through this where, like, when I had that nerve block in my arm, and you had it way longer than I did.
Yeah.
How long did your nerve block last?
I mean, well, I had nerve damage that they were just like, you either have to operate or not. That's why I had the second surgery. So that was months, man.
But she went through it too, and it's just fucking, it's been such an interesting journey to follow because she's been very open and honest.
So, but when she was competing before, it was because the left hand didn't really move, right?
Left hand doesn't move, so I'm assuming she swam with it at her side, and just fucking powered through it. And she was like,
Scroll down more. Keep going.
So like you can see all the pictures where her arm doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
And then so apparently, I
Yeah.
it would drive me fucking nuts not to have an arm that worked below the elbow.
Yeah. So she opted for that because she was like, this thing's not working anyway. Basically.
Yeah, she basically scroll up. You can find her exact words. Scroll the other direction, but like look, she's like a legit athlete.
Yeah.
She was in a fucking goddamn moped accident.
And that's what. And the nerve damage was so severe.
Nerve damage was so severe. She lost the.
Wow. I'm supposed to talk to somebody this week who's considering the same surgery I had.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Who like they asked me to talk to.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, the hospital.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing because you can never parallel your journey with someone else's journey because you don't know what it's like to walk a mile on our feet or whatever. But shut up, Nadav. But like when I read that article, I was there. I remember having
The fall or whatever.
and being like, I lost when after surgery they nerve blocked my entire arm, and I remember not being able to move my fingers.
You thought if that were a permanent state,
Cut it off in a heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat, I'd do exactly what she did.
get like
Cut the arm off at the shoulder in a heartbeat. I remember waking up in the middle of the night and my arm was behind the couch, and I didn't know it fell back there, and I couldn't get it out, and I fucking panicked, and I know that feeling, and I would rather be quicker to the draw, meaning like get me in and out, like
yeah.
I don't want shit snagging on anything, like, and it's so funny because I've been following her journey, like I said. And she's got a great upbeat attitude.
She really does.
She's also being very honest about how hard this has been because apparently cutting off an arm is not easy peasy.
I mean, I wouldn't assume so. Wow.
She's definitely. I thought I'd put her on your radar because I think about your journey with your arm and just how like the silliest fucking thing like dunking basketballs or getting on a scooter fucking changes your life forever. And then by the way, I say this respectfully, she is fucking adorable. Mm-hmm. She's like probably a little bit older than my daughters, but like her attitude is just fucking adorable. She's got these new shoes she's wearing everywhere. I love this kid.
Yeah.
I want her to fucking succeed. She's a great writer. Like talk about it or don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's very cool that she's, I'm sure this is helping a lot of people in a similar situation.
Dude, but like that's what I mean, like in all honesty, I mean in the smallest sample size, when I fucked my arm and I made going to surgery, I called you all the time. Yeah. And I remember how fucking scared I was about going into surgery.
I do.
And like those little bits of sharing, sometimes they fucking help. And I keep saying to her, I don't say to her, I've reached out to her once. I don't know where the fuck she even lives. I just told her I liked her story.
Somewhere cold.
She's definitely where it's snowing. Where the fuck
where is that?
She's been in and out of the hospital with like I guess infections. I don't know what it is.
Go to the top. Sometimes people write where they live. No.
Paraswimmer.
Yeah.
Disability advocate.
Wow.
Yeah. I think her
cool.
Huffington Post, Nylon, Health, Self, The Daily Beast, Salon, Wired, Allure. She writes for all.
She's
of
a
them.
real
She's
writer.
like a legit writer.
Yeah.
And it's so, oh man.
You know who else is a legit writer? Me. I got a new book out. It's pre-order now at tomsegura.com/book. Drops June 14th.
What are we going to do to promote this book? What big things are we going to do? How about this? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
I would like you to do a book reading jumping out of a helicopter.
Jumping out of a helicopter?
I'll go with you. Really? Yep. We'll jump out of a helicopter. Take a helicopter up to 10,000 feet, and we'll have your book. And go, all right. We'll jump tandem with dudes on our backs, and we'll do a book reading to help promote the book. We got to go big, man. It's a fucking book.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to go big. You can't go small. You got to do something extra large that everyone, and it's got to be book. Like one of the things I did when my book came out, was I said, if you take a shirtless picture of you reading my book at Barnes & Noble, I'll retweet it. It's just small potatoes, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. And I got chicks that took shirtless pictures, and Ali Spagnola, and a bunch of chicks did, and I retweeted them, and they went fucking crazy. But obviously,
You're good at this. This is like your
my swing zone is promotion.
Yes.
I just skied shirtless down a mountain, and dude, reels.
How cold was that?
Wasn't cold at all.
No.
Yeah, and I got recognized.
And you're sweating, right? Because like you're.
No, I was.
No, I'm saying like I've been years, but like when you go skiing, snowboarding, it is like it's exercise. You end up getting like
yeah. My body's warm.
Yeah.
But I fucking flew down a fucking mountain shirtless, and it's crazy. If you want to get recognized as a shirtless comedian, go snowboarding shirtless down a mountain, and everyone knows who you are.
They do.
The whole mountain.
This was Park City.
This was. I don't know where this was.
You don't know where this was?
I've been skiing a lot lately.
Oh. What do you like, skiing or snowboarding?
Snowboarding.
Yeah.
I like snowboarding. It just makes me feel young.
Yeah.
Like you ski and you just feel like an old person.
I like snowboarding. I haven't done it in years, but I used to enjoy it.
Yeah, those were. And then here's me fucking.
Here's me promoting a
hauling
book on Instagram. Hey, I got a new book out. You should pre-order.
But that's who you are. It's kind of genuine to your brand. Of like you do not like. It's kind of nice because I go. My brand is I got to get shirtless on a mountain to go down a mountain to promote something, and then people pay attention. It's kind of nice that you just go, "Hey guys, these are my glasses I bought because I'm colorblind."
Yeah.
We got to do something big for your book.
For the book dropping.
Yeah, this is how my brain works, right?
Yeah.
Find the things you like on the internet, right? Like go on Instagram and.
You've been really farting a lot.
I've been farting a lot. I gotta take a shit. But your toilets here are really high.
Are they?
Yeah, you picked high toilets. It's like riding a horse.
I didn't know that.
You find the
Does
things.
Leanne finger your butt?
No. Can I tell you? Owen Gray has girls eat his ass while he jacks off.
So cool.
And I was like, so cool. It's so cool.
There's some things you can only dream about, you know?
What? Do you realize what I would have to do to go, I need you to eat my asshole as I jack off?
To Leanne?
Yeah.
What would you have to do?
I don't know. Let's bring it up at dinner tonight.
That's a good idea.
What are we doing for dinner tonight?
I don't know. We should wrap this up and go have dinner.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In closing.
Yeah.
Nadav, your weight loss challenge ends November 3rd.
November 3rd, if you hit 215,
I will mouth kiss you raw.
That's one thing you'll get. We're also going to work out a cash prize.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah. There will be a cash prize.
Okay, I'm game. Let's do it.
Yep.
Annie, if you can withhold from choking out a bitch during sex by November 3rd.
I give up.
What? Oh, okay, pass. All
I
right,
give
good.
up.
By the way, I just started watching those videos, Annie.
What
Choke
videos?
Yeah.
Is that are you into that?
No.
No.
And I know I'm not. It's so weird.
Wait, is he into that?
Yeah, he's into
You're a choke guy?
rough stuff. Oh, put headsets on.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Put headsets
Okay.
on.
Let's see. You're into choking?
We'll just rough it, like a little bit of rough stuff, right?
A little rough stuff, but that's a different level. So that's what I'm asking.
Remember how uncomfortable you got last time we did this?
Yeah. I remember.
You like
Cool.
to choke a bitch out, right?
Yeah, of course I like to choke a bitch out, man. If she likes it, shit.
Is that a common request? You get that a lot?
Every fucking time, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Yeah.
They're
I
always
mean-
like, choke me.
Yeah, I mean, I said I expected that poll to be like 70%, and it was at like 60 or something when it was done.
Well, a lot of guys, I think, voted for that. I think a lot of guys were like, "Oh, bitches love to get choked out."
I don't want to. I mean, it doesn't appeal to me.
I don't. Yeah, it's not what I'm in for sex for.
Yeah.
But
It's a dance, you know. It's
a
like
dance.
Yeah.
it's a dance.
I bet I'd
if
like
you
it if I found a chick that was into it.
That's
was like,
different, I guess. Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
Charlize Theron
Yeah.
said choke me, and she's got to be a big chick. What is how tall is Charlize Theron?
I'm guessing close to 6.
6'5"?
Right? No. 5'10".
Let me see a picture of her next to Mark Wahlberg.
you go.
Let's see. All right.
Yeah.
She's
leaning
regular.
down.
She's regular.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go to the one with her in flip-flops and then him in tall boots.
Yep.
He has his hair pumped up. He's an interesting guy, man. He's a really interesting guy.
Yeah.
Do you think you could get along with him as a best friend?
As a best friend?
Best friend. Where he goes, hey, man. He goes, this is me. Ready?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
I want to be your best friend.
And he'd be like, you know how it goes. Be at the house tomorrow at 3:45. Like, 3:45 in the fucking morning? Like,
We wake up, we work out. You got batting gloves?
Come on, man. Come on, dude.
Tommy.
Yeah.
You want to go to the next level?
Yeah.
Come on, Wahlburgers for lunch.
All right, cool.
Okay. Donnie, Tommy's coming over.
But also, I think, oh, man, I would just be like, hey, man, we got to get naps. We got to nap today? We don't take naps.
We don't take naps, Tommy. Come on. Tommy, more bunch.
Too much.
He worked out with his daughter's boyfriend.
Okay.
Like you did
Recently?
Yeah. It was on. I was online, and I was like, never.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to that motherfucker.
He is a savage with the workouts, dude. He really is.
He's in good shape.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could be
do
that
you like
way.
getting smacked?
No,
Really?
I have veneers on my teeth. I don't want to get.
But I'm talking like a slap.
No,
That wouldn't turn you on?
no. You've been at the table when I've been slapped. I didn't like it.
All right. That's different. I'm talking about in bed.
No, I don't like it. I don't like anything that steps into my personal comfort. I like being comfortable.
Yeah.
I like treats. I want to come. I want to see your tits. I want to play with your tits, and that's it. I don't understand going like I want to choke your throat.
Right.
I want to see your eyes roll back in your face.
How about like a little, like, what about like a little, what's the little razzle, like a nipple pinch, spank on your ass?
By the way, I don't like too hard of a nipple pinch because I go, that's not enjoyable. That's pain.
Right.
A little play, a little like I want to lose my stomach. When I fuck, I want to feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
Okay.
I want to feel the free fall. I want to feel the ride, and I want it to stop.
Okay. And it usually stops at about 15 seconds.
Yeah. It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in there for a while. I mean, Jesus, I'm going to fuck definitely in your second house tonight.
Cool, man. Thanks for telling me.
I'll try choking her.
Don't bring it up. Just do it. That's the key.
What if I can? How many times do you think I can choke her at dinner tonight and just be like, hey, and just give her a kiss, but grab her throat, and then you just giggle and you're like, oh, bro.
I think the first time she's gonna be like, "What the hell is going on right now?"
Hell nah.
Yeah.
That ain't going on in my hometown. You kin to me.
I bet you could get her to like it.
What's that?
I bet you could get her to like it if you do it right. I bet you.
I only know one way to choke someone. That's to kill them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like you just put your hand around it. Don't like squeeze. You know, it's like just put your hand around her and give her like a nice little kiss.
Like a
You know
turtleneck.
what I mean?
Like a medium-sized turtleneck. Like, oh, this is
a
tight.
medium-sized turtle.
That's the level of squeeze he's going for.
Oh yeah. Like just put your hands around it. Don't even squeeze. Just put your hands around it. So
I
it's
watched
like
a girl.
a choke could come next, but it's not gonna come.
Is
next.
choking popular in the recording room there?
Nadav?
I've been with some ladies that want it, and it's all right. I don't like being choked though.
I would love to choke Nadav.
You would love to choke me.
I mean, no, what did I say? Did I say that out loud?
You did. You said level.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Nadav, I want to have a threesome with you, but I choke you.
Super cool.
Is choking popular in the rest there?
Yep. Danny's into it. Yep. Peter's into
Danny's
it.
into it. Peter's into it.
It can be fun, yeah.
Peter, you
And
work for
Chad
me,
is-
man. We don't choke bitches.
Wow.
Everyone here chokes.
Peter, you're a choker?
On occasion, Ryan just texted me. He says no on choking.
Nice. Finally, we got a fucking sane
Fucking
person.
gentleman.
I bet
in the
it's
office.
generational. I bet it's generational
Oh right.
because they all grew up on porn where people choke each other and
Yeah.
spit in their pussies.
I'm into that. Don't be fucking square.
Good luck spitting in Leanne's pussy.
Oh, should I try tonight?
Just do it in the middle of dinner. What are we getting for dinner?
You keep asking me. I don't
Pizza?
know. Do you want pizza?
I'll give
Sounds
you
like you want
fucking-
pizza.
I could fucking eat immediately.
Do you care if she spits on you?
Leanne's never gonna spit on me.
Why?
My saliva ain't like your saliva.
What the hell does that mean?
You got like goopy saliva. So like,
What if you spit on her cooch? Would she get upset?
yeah. If I got down there and was like, yeah, just that, she'd be like, "The fuck are you doing?"
You're like, I'm lubing you up.
You spitting on my cooter? You slopping on my cooter? I love this character I've turned my wife into.
Dude, it's not that far off.
It's not that far off.
You got to try it tonight. Come on.
I'll try it tonight.
Be great for the morning.
I'll tell you what. I'll do it tonight. I'll just make the noise. I'll go.
I didn't say hockaloogie on it.
And then just
when she goes, what
slap her with my finger.
As soon as she's like, what the hell? You reach up, you choke her. And you go, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, hey, that's enough out of you.
Yeah.
I spit on coochies.
Yeah.
I got to take a shit.
Okay, let's wrap it. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll see you next time. I love you.
Love you.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call Two Bears, One Cave. No scripts, a bit of booze, amateur partology. Dirty jokes, raunchy humor, no apologies. Here's what we call Two Bears, One Cave.